The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Cunningham deciding where to go with it.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
10 seconds.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Alabaster. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you guys.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Claxton passes to Porter. Shoots over Thompson. Porter's shot is off.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
Cunningham outside. Outside Robinson. 4 on the clock. Kept alive. Duren with the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Pistons lead.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Pass to Alabaster. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Pass to Minot. Outside Porter. Tipped. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Hastings. He has 7. Pass to Alabaster. Rebounded by the Nets. Hastings has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Here's Alabaster. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. To end the drought. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Here's Cunningham. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Alabaster. Give him 8. Pass to Claxton. Here's Hastings. Over Cunningham. Hastings misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Robinson with it. Claxton picks him up. And it's Cunningham missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Alabaster. Robinson defending. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
And here's Detroit. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Cunningham outside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the middle. And then Porter with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Cunningham lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 18 points in the game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Alabaster. Robinson defending. Pass to Minot. Here's Hastings. Porter from outside. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Now here's Cunningham. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Hastings. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Jenkins is checked in for the Pistons. Here's Hastings. He has 7. Pass to Alabaster. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 9. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
The Pistons making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Outside Porter. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Porter. Jenkins misses. Nets trail by 15. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Hastings. He has 7. Over to the left wing. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Williams against Robinson. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Hastings. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Here's Harris using his post moves to get the 2 points. Harris has got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Stolen by Thompson. Down low. Robinson passes to Harris, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Green comes in for Thompson. And Cunningham subbed in for Robinson. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
With 4 to shoot.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Pass to Harris. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Green, the pass to Harris. Here's Jenkins. No good on the 3. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. 17-point game. Here's Hastings. He's got 9. Now here's Sharp. He's watched by Cunningham. Sharp, no good. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Stewart outside to the inside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Inside. Here's Green. Off target at the rim. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons, providing the scoring. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Michael Porter, and it's Hastings, and at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Sharp, no good. Detroit leading by 20. From the arc, and Detroit another 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Cunningham, Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Alabaster. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Hastings. And there's another one for Brooklyn. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
They grab their own miss. Sharp passes to Hastings. And he's going for the oop here.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Harris left side.
Come to me, come to me.
Pass to Jenkins. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Jenkins has got 8 points here in the quarter. And stolen by Cunningham. On the wing, Green takes a 3. Minot pulls it in. Nets trail by 19. Here's Alabaster. And there's the screen. Pass to Hastings. Rebounded by Green.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Harris on the wing. Cunningham outside. Puts up a three. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Count that one.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Holland, he's checked in for Green. And it's Detroit with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Harris. Picked by Stewart. To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Here's Hastings. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And the Nets tack on 2 more. And so it's Detroit with it. They lead by 17, down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp. Brooklyn on D. Cunningham. Blocked! Here's Alabaster. No good with the triple. Detroit leading by 17. Now Harris. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Pistons lead by 19. Porter a screen. Going inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
The quickness of Porter Jr.'s drive gives him the edge there. Defenses just can't react fast enough.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Jenkins' shot is good. Jenkins has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Hastings, the pass to Sharp. Tipped. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Cunningham, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Alabaster. Banked it in off the glass.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 19-point game. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Harris right side. Pass to Jenkins. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the board. To the paint. Here's Hastings. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Shooting 1.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And some changes here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Harris. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Cunningham on the wing. Brooklyn pulls it in. Hastings has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Robinson finds Thompson. Duren up top. It's stolen away. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And down it goes. 2 points. Hastings has got 11 in the second half.
Excellent play coming at the right time, too, guys. They need to string together some defensive and offensive possessions just like that.
Stripped away. .17-foot shot on the way. Rebound Detroit. Holland's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Pistons lead by 14. Pass to Thompson. He shoots a 3. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Good luck dealing with Duren on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
To the inside, Alabaster. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Lets it fly. Second chance effort. Pass to Alabaster. The 11-footer. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Last season, the Pistons winning a few playoff games for the first time since 2008-10.
Yeah, that's right. In the preceding 16 seasons, only 3 playoff appearances, and they were swept each time. This is a long time coming for Detroit. A team now that can not only make the postseason, but potentially make some noise.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Holland for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
3.
Cunningham's got assist number 8 now on the night. Nets trail by 19. Porter a screen. Here's Hastings. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hastings has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Cunningham outside. Rises up. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And the Nets shooting around 53%, a nice number. Here's Hastings. He's watched by Cunningham. Oh, it doesn't go.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
Claxton a screen on Robinson. Pulls up at the elbow. Knocks it loose. The Pistons lead by 19. Thompson outside. Here's Alabaster. Pass to Hastings. Holland with a rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Lineouts checked in for Brooklyn.
First team foul. Now checking in for Brooklyn. Number 00.
Nets on D.
Josh Minott.
Now here's Cunningham. From deep. He drops it from range. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pistons.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
And that's a frustration foul. They've let this game slip away.
Traoré checked in for Brooklyn. And he drops it first. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Jenkins is checked in for the Pistons. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
There's the three. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Alabaster. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Brooklyn ball.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Takes the three. Missed it. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup.
Nothing normal, talking bands, I drop 9 on this drip, dressing formal. Bands everywhere, scraping at my feet, hey, what the ones aggressively, don't touch my slip up, oh, you awoke the wrong bell. My worth 80,000, now she can't get up off your flight mileage over 80,000 years, can't amount to my pockets. It is what it is, don't like to do no talk. Be tripping up in here, these in my garments, all through the crib. I stroll with no lights on. Feel like Gotham up in here, but joke with me, I get you. I ain't never feeling scared. I don't condone. These my stay with me, that won't leave me alone. On my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking bands, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. So on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking bands, I drop 9 on this drip, dressing formal. Filled with ignorance, can't control my belligerence. Save your 2 cents for have your mural on the fence. Western Silverback sending moving vigilant around. I'm playing billiards, don't associate with rats. I'm not Willard, I don't never tit for tat. Either leave them alone or I'm dancing. Still won't spill them. Don't question me like who that? I'm that. Turn your TV on and you'll get the bigger picture. I ain't even trying to clown, too bad I'm that. Shine and turn the world around, half these can't flicker. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking bands, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking bands, I drop 9 on this drip, dressing formal.
Save the day. I know you're up so early. It takes some time to learn my ways. I promise that I'm better. I'm better off with you, I'll stay. Like a carnival, holding on to midnight. Like a carnival, holding on forever. Like a carnival, let's celebrate. Like a rope and anchor, pulls me to the bottom floor. A feeling so familiar. Haven't I been here before? I know your smile is falling. Pick it up and smile away. A place with you is better. I'm better off with you, I'll say. Like a carnival, holding on to midnight. Like a carnival, holding on forever. Like a carnival, let's celebrate.
Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway. Here in the night, better off anyway.
Like a carnival, holding on to midnight. Like a carnival, holding on forever. Like a carnival, holding on to midnight. Like a carnival, let's celebrate.
Yeah, please don't die for my heavy feet. Just to help me sleep. I do it like she'll never ever get a ring from me. On my line, like we gotta talk on her. That damn, but it can't be deep. Send her. I know it costs, but it can't be cheap. I think that she want me for me. Oh, I might love, then yeah, quiet it down, I ain't lying to y'all. You get prioritized if it's profit involved. Tired of y'all, I ain't flying with y'all out. For the quiet out. No, I ain't going for it. No, I don't know nothing. I just counted my on my lonesome. I ain't going to bed to this gun. It's a hole in my chest and this close. Get cold as December with no clothes. This a V12 inch, I don't go slow. If my feet on the pedal, just hold on. My baby gon' hold out for me. I been praying we turn out okay. Girl, you know I got all eyes on me. 3 some thought for my heavy feet. Just to help me sleep. I do it like she'll never ever get a ring from me. On my line like we gotta talk, I don't know what I done, but it can't be deep. I don't know what it costs, but it can't be cheap. I don't think that she want me for me. Oh, am I love? Then yeah, quiet it down, I ain't lying to y'all. You get prioritized if it's profit involved. Tired of y'all, I ain't flying with y'all. I the quiet off. I don't got much left. I'm by myself. I know what's right, what's wrong. I guess I don't got much else. Let's get a little more. Put the windows down. Run around town and that, oh my God. Where in the did he get that from? Wow, where'd you get this fine? Like, can I this time? I ain't think I could get this. I don't think I'ma risk this one. If your team worth $50, you really miss me, huh? Didn't it feel real for once? Please some time for my heavy feet. Just to help me sleep. I do it like she'll never ever get a ring from me. On my line like we gotta talk, I don't know what I done, but it can't be deep. Send her, I don't know what it costs, but it can't be cheap. I don't think that she want me for me. I don't think that she want me for me.
The biggest.
The greatest of all time in the building, man. Stupid.
Got more screens in the trenches than Playboy Max. I don't know a lot of rappers who tell to spend 10,000 on this denim. And I ain't capped. Every play with this thing I tap, Let her stand by me, she lucky. New bad like Lauren London. Teach her to get some money. I've been inside stacking this when I'm turning it up this summer. When I pop out, going. I've been jumping in my bag, I'm popping now. I can't be the reason, Google trying to stay around. I can't bust down V's, bust down full change around sound. VVS is loud, tell it.
We sellin' up the price, shut your down. I got my game from Kingpins, never had no crown on. I put it on all our house, we doing house call. If you love me like you said, then give 4-9 some. Made a lot of millions out of mud and go to college for. That look so good, I didn't learn something. I know one was on that while you was dropping. Brother, hey, and sending tweets, he on his mama couch. I just pass him to that girl, now her nose. Once we get the low on the, can't dodge it. I just, first night, bought her inventory.
Pop it, hit a pronto. Once I get the low on, gotta hit a pronto. Holla my, oh yes, I ain't hell. I was like, I'm strictly true. Pocket full of some. Yeah, she found out it was lame, that's why she left. Yeah, in the trenches like gorilla beat my chest. Yeah, out of project, all I know is. Yeah, thought I reached my peak, I ain't dish it yet. Yeah, 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 the big.
Yeah, I got it. LA trying to do it best for me. My pack's fully. Tell them rest in peace. I put the beam in sport, more nobody catching me. It's trying to take my energy. Yeah, I never seen $100 bill that wasn't meant for me. I don't pass it only. I can hear just my BNB. Then we showing trilogies. All my dreams be chose, it's over ice. Ghost lame, just like a poltergeist. They watching all my mixtape, oversight. She ain't the young, she used the older guys.
Let's hear it for the NBA Rookie of the Year.
Round 1, Eastern Conference.
Welcome, everyone. The Al starting group for Orlando. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Ben. Carroll. And it's Carter in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, Alabaster is out there with Hastings. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Minot in at the four-man position. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they are clearly the favored team in this series, and I guarantee they've got their sights set on a bigger prize than just getting through this round.
That can be dangerous, though. It's fine to focus on an overall goal, but a team can't get caught looking past any opponent in the playoffs.
Hastings, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Suggs. No good on the quick three. Here's Hastings. Claxton a screen on Bain. Oh, Claxton in position and stolen by Wagner. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Pass to Hastings. Now here's Alabaster, guarded by Bain. Alabaster with it. That one doesn't drop. Suggs with some nice defense. On the wing, Bain. Buries the long-range jumper. Bain's got 5.
Smooth and fast release from Bain that time.
Here's Banchero for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Alabaster. Bain with the steal. For the finish, here's Suggs. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's Hastings, and nothing is falling for him right now. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Carroll passes to Bain. Here's Suggs. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And he makes the first.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Hastings. Great D that time from Bain. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Next trail by 10. Wagner on the wing, guarded by Porter. Deflects the pass. Suggs, screen on Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Banchero inside. Claxton covering. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Claxton throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And there it is for them. Banchero's got 5 now.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Magic leading by 10. Wagner outside. Banchero finds Suggs. Carter left side. Banchero outside. Orlando needs to get on his shot. And that one is good from Suggs.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Hastings no good.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
That's good from Banchero on the assist by Payne. Banchero's got his 3rd basket of the night. And again, no good by Brooklyn. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 19-4 run right now. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, you know, Bane came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. He takes it in, and that one is hammered home.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Hastings no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spill, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
To the right side. Outside, Porter. Can they get it?
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
And until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Alabaster. Nothing on the board.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Bounce pass Wagner. Here's Banchero for 3. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 18. And here's Alabaster. Next in a screen on Banchero. Alabaster drills it from outside. Alabaster's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Banchero, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And he banks in the layup. Hastings got 6.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some offense.
And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in. Magic leading by 11. And Wagner has it in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Hastings. Black defending. Hastings, that's good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now, here's Bane. 8 points for him. Fades. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's Alabaster. 5 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Good work defensively by Carter.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going down.
To the paint. Claxton with the steal. Here's the break. They get the rebound. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Porter. 2 points. That one goes.
One of the best looking jumpers in the game, courtesy of Michael Porter Jr.
Carter with a screen on Porter. So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Banchero in for Franz Wagner. Here's De Silva. Hasn't made one yet. A 3 from Banchero. Hastings grabs the board. Pass to Porter. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Back the pass to Banchero. There's a good screen. It's over Alabaster. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Magic leading by 10.
Bit early to pick up foul number 2. He's got to be on his best behavior now.
Richardson, he's checked in for Bane.
11 substitution. Number 11. Richardson.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Orlando moving the ball around to the middle, and Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they capitalize in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Now Alabaster, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Howard's checked in for the match. Now, here's Banchero. He's got 9. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, this is what big men are for, right? Wagner just powers through the opposition.
Here's Alabaster. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Carter, he's checked in for the match. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw drops for Alabaster. Orlando leading by 7. Pass to Wagner. Now here is Carter. There's the pick. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better.
The previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't...
And so it's Orlando in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Hastings. He's out there with Alabaster. And it's Demon in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Back the pass to be cut. Down low. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Nets.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some running.
Magic leading by 5. And we're about a minute into the second quarter play. Pass to Wagner. Here's Vitadze. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Black. And it's off from three-point range. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Driving the lane, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, look at how sudden Black can be on the drive. He saw an opening and did not make the mistake of hesitating.
Now Alabaster, he's got 10. Pass to Hastings. Trains the three-pointer. Hastings got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Black with it. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Hastings no good. Orlando leading by 6. Banchero looking around. Orlando moving the ball to the inside. Itaze, and Batazzi throws it down.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
Over to the wing. Here's Hastings, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Hastings got 15.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Baines checked in for Anthony Black. And here is Suggs. He's got 7. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Alabaster the pass to Hastings. Outside, Bane hits it from three-point range. And now it's an 11-point Magic lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Alabaster. Puts up a 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. They get it back. And Clowney can't get it to go. Magic leading by 11. Bane finds Suggs. A kick out to Bane. Again, the miss by Bane. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Clowney. To the left wing, Demon. Here's De Silva. Here's Banchero. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Clowney. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Demon. Guarded by Bane. Here's Hastings. To stop the run. The shot, no good. Suggs with some nice defense. Diabate grabs the board. Here's Hastings. He's covered by Suggs. Suggs with some nice defense. Here's De Silva. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful passing. Nasty jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Just 5 on the clock. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Suggs has got 11 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Suggs with the screen for Bane. Latray. Brooklyn with the rebound. Diabate's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hastings the pass to Alabaster. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to De Silva. And here's Banchero. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Pass to Clowney. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Hastings and power down the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime.
Nets trail by 12. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Wagner wide open. 3-pointers off the mark. Burnett shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. White, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
A longer guard, 6'5" White, doing a nice job inside.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, it took a little while, but White has established himself as a big-time scorer, and he does it from all 3 levels.
Porter with the steal. White against Wagner. White the pass to Alabaster. Back to White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, White can attack fast, and the defense was unprepared to contest him cleanly.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hastings checked in. Orlando leading by 9. Outside, Bane. Back to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And a wide open look for Bane. Nailed from 3-point land. Bane's got 18 points in the game.
Well, obviously, Bane has the range for this shot. He's not put off by shooting from the corner.
Up the floor. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Suggs. And the Magic lead by 14.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job at controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To Bane, lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Banchero. No good on the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Alabaster.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Suggs passes to Wagner. Banchero outside. No good from outside.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Hastings. He's covered by Suggs. Now, here's Banchero. 15 points in the game. Wagner outside. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Alabaster kicks to White. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wagner passes to Carter. It's rebounded by Alabaster.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Hastings. To the inside. Claxton the pass to Hastings. Good on the bucket. Hastings got 21.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Carter with a screen on White. Porter's checked in for the Nets.
Now checking in for Brooklyn, number 17, Michael Porter Jr.
Wagner finds Bain. 6 to shoot. Back to Wagner. There's the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Now here's Alabaster. He's defended by Wagner. Pass to Hastings. Driving in. Outside Porter. Claxton the pass to Hastings. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Suggs. 14 points for him. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 17 now.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Hastings, the pass to Porter. Over in the corner, White. On the wing, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 9.
And White has more of a feel now for when he should look to score. Nice bucket there.
Wagner with it. He's picked up by White. Banchero, that's good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Good on the triple. Alabaster's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Outside, Bain. Carter sets the pick for Bain. Here's Suggs. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 18. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's Hastings. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hastings got 23 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
To the left side wing. Banchero kicks to Bain. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets it. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now.
Previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined having another steal.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Hastings. He's covered by Suggs. Porter a screen on Wagner. Pass to Claxton. Oh, Claxton in position. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Orlando leading by 22. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Pass to Wagner. Now here is Carter. Claxton covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, what a cunning move by Carter, baiting his defender with the pump fake.
And the Nets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Carter hits them both. For Brooklyn, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Diabate.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Wagner outside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, you don't often see Wagner go to the mid-range, but right there, he just took what the defense gave him.
The kick out to Porter. Black grabs the board. Magic shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. There's Wagner with the three. That falls nice V that time from Banchero.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Alabaster. Porter a screen on Wagner. Here is Porter. He's defended by Wagner.
Well, it's hard defending Porter Jr. in the two-man game. He can roll, he can pop, he can do anything as the screener.
Outside, Bain. And Carter now, top of the key. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Nets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14. 1:30 left to play here in the third. Hastings no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Banchero finds Wagner. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
Hastings no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Wagner as screen on White to the paint. And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Here's Hastings. That one good for 2. Hastings got 25 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup is good. 27 points for him.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
A 3 from Banchero. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. And with as many 3. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced to be wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. They've got Hastings. Michael Porter's out there with Alabaster. Then it's White. And it's Diabate in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Nets' spot.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Pass to Bitadze. Stolen away in transition. Here come the Nets. It's tipped. They retain possession. The Magic shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's De Silva. Here's Kane. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now Black. Pass to Kane. Back to Black. Down low. Here's Wagner. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Hastings. Black defending. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
White. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Wagner. Here's De Silva. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
To the inside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And right now, Baines jumped in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Wagner. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. Pass to Baines. Bitadze setting a screen for Baines. Back to Suggs. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hastings the pass to Alabaster. Over Baines. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possession. And defensively, they need stops.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Goes up the baseline. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Nets.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a back seat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Here's Hastings. Here's Alabaster. Pass to Hastings. The Nets working the ball around now. Alabaster with it. Picked up by Suggs. Fader on the way. Hastings no good.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Black, no good. Nets trail by 21. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Diabate. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Banchero passes to Wagner. Got a hand on it. And so the ball is out of bounds. Wagner touched it left. And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in. The Nets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%. 7 of 14. Hastings the pass to White. Now here's Alabaster. D right on him. And stolen by Wagner. It's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got assist number 7 for him tonight. It's stolen by Carter. Banchero finds Wagner. That shot missing. White with the defensive effort. Here's Hastings. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Look, he's got to play.
Two girls in the car, which one to choose?